Welcome to the trap. Welcome to the trap.
Welcome to the trap. Welcome to the trap. Welcome to the trap. Welcome to the trap.
Let's go. Zen.
Trap.
Zen.
Trap.
Zen.
Trap.
Zen.
Trap.
Protect.
Yo, peace.
Protect your energy. Alright, get us started. What's something you failed at this week?
Whew. I got so many things.
Really just one. One thing you failed at.
Just one thing I failed at this week. And I don't even know if I like to call it a complete failure, but ultimately, I was supposed to hit a target at work and I didn't hit it. Yeah, that's one thing. What about you?
It's hard to imagine in your superhero pose right now.
I know, right? But yeah, that's one thing. What about you?
I failed at this yoga class in a workout. I don't work out abs, have not been working out abs, don't work out core enough, clearly.
Yeah,
so it's been an extremely long time. Had us in there doing 6 inches type of workout, legs up, legs down for this long song, like doom boogie up, doom boogie down. I did that, and ego got the best of me trying to prove something to myself that I could get through it, because the last 2 times, like, I knew she was going to do that song for abs because it's what she's known for, but did it, made it through. But the next day, my psoas muscle was screaming. Went and played basketball in the morning. So I definitely failed at that. It's pushing myself a little too far. So then I got to sit down, ice and all this stuff. So extreme failure. Know your limits. Know your limits.
All right, what's something you excelled at this week, then?
Something I excelled at. I made an edit that I'm proud of.
Boom, that's a good one.
What about you?
That's a good one. I marinated a steak that I'm proud of. I think it was. I'm gonna fire it up on the grill today, so we'll see how.
You ain't tasted it yet.
No, but the marinade was fire.
Just proud of the marinade.
Yeah,
the taste of the marinade.
Oh yeah, it's fire. Flames.
You want to get, what's the taste? Like, what's in it?
It's a carne asada skirt steak. So, orange juice, lime juice, chipotle peppers, onions, cilantro, oregano, cumin, salt, pepper, a little olive oil. That's in it. That's in the fridge. A little soy sauce. It's going right now.
That's chefing it up for sure.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
I excelled at that for sure.
Welcome back to another Zen Trap Chat. I don't know if you can recognize where we at right now. Got a new layout in the trap.
The stew.
In the stew, the trap. They don't even know what the stew mean for real.
For real.
For real, for real.
For real, for
I think
real.
it's a production studio whole time.
Whole time.
Whole time. It might be something else.
Come on now.
Might be something else. Why don't you let them know what the mission here is at the Zen Trap Podcast?
The mission here at the Zen Traps Podcast is to inspire and empower people to continuously seek internal peace to maximize their personal potential.
Love it. Love it.
Come on now.
So we got a nice chill episode for y'all today, a nice random. We know the topic of the month is therapy, pros and cons, but right now we just doing a chat, get y'all accustomed to the new look, the new layout. Let us know what you think.
Absolutely.
If you're not following us on Instagram or YouTube, subscribe. Make sure you do that.
For sure.
For all the new listeners, let's start it off with taking it back a little bit. What does Zen Trap mean to you? I don't know if we've ever done it on this podcast.
I don't know if we ever
might have
done
talked
that.
about it randomly at some point.
I think we
like
did.
In the beginning?
Yeah, we talked about it. We talked about what it mean to us. Yeah.
What episode was it?
Ooh.
You ain't no real fan. You ain't no real fan.
You ain't no real fan. I'm gonna say it's probably like episode like 25 though.
We only go by numbers.
I know. But it was one of them episodes. It was like, I'm gonna say a quarter of the way through. How many episodes do you think we got? We don't number them, right?
They number when we load them.
Yeah, but we don't number them.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right, cool.
I think we coming on 100.
Done. Honey bun. What's up, baby?
What does Zen Trap mean to
All
you?
right, cool. Zen Trap mean to me. Zen Trap is it is saying there is peace. You can find peace. You can be peace. You can find your place of Zen. and still be your regular self. Still listen to trap music, still do trappiest shit. You could just be you and still find your place of peace, whatever that looks like. You don't gotta meditate and be a monk. You don't gotta be a white person. You don't gotta be an Asian person. You don't gotta be a Mexican person.
Nah, you gotta listen more.
Start
with that.
Exactly. So you can just be yourself and still find a place of zen and peace and live in that place.
Beautiful.
What about you? What does Zen Trap mean to P? Zen P.
Well, Zen Trap to me can mean a lot of things, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Zen Trap is finding your center. Whatever that is to you, finding your center, your peace, and it's a never-ending journey of walking back to center because you're going to stray away in life. You're going to stray away. You're going to have ups and downs. You always hear people, me, our friends, people in general saying, I need to get my life together this week, or I need to get my life together on a constant basis. And that's what Zen Trap is, just constantly remembering and finding your new center. Because as you evolve and change, that center may move to a different place. What used to give you peace may not give you peace no more. So it's a consistent journey of chasing and finding that peace, getting outside of your comfortable zone just to get back in it, recharge up, and do it all over again.
Do it all over again.
Picking up off of what you said, too, Zen Trap is not letting people or society or the world put you in a box. You are a multifaceted human being. As Dr. Paige Brown said, you have duality. You're not just one thing. Intersectionality is Zen Trap. You are not limited to what society brands on you. You brand yourself.
Yeah.
Zen Trap.
That's facts. Zen Trap.
You can be a lot of different things.
That's what's up.
So let's go through the names. What's Yogi LG mean? Like what?
I mean, I think ultimately yogi is a person that kind of practices yoga, right? But ultimately yoga is not just the exercise of yoga, but the place of finding center and peace. And so a yogi is just a person that practices finding center and peace, and that's what I practice.
Yeah, LG.
LG is my initials. What Grandy.
Ooh,
LG, baby. I'm out here. Life's good. All that. Be legendary.
Ooh.
Come on now. Come on now.
Wow.
What about you? Zen P? Zen P? Is it self-explanatory or?
Kinda. I don't know what the definition of Zen means from Wikipedia.
Oh, yeah.
But Zen to me is just peaceful. It's what I want to embody. So it's just a reminder to keep my ego humble.
Ooh.
P is my initial.
Ooh.
You know. AM to the PM. Come on.
P Money, P Mo.
P Mo.
Come on now.
Don't play no games.
Come on now.
Mo money, all of that.
Pushing P.
Pushing P, all of that.
For sure. That's what's up. So how has this podcast changed you or helped you? We started up a while back now. So how do you feel like it's impacted you?
This podcast keeps me accountable. It keeps me accountable for things I'm trying to improve in my life. It is a journal entry, a vlog of sorts for my life. It keeps me focused a little bit. It keeps me just outside of my comfort zone, trying to push and learn new things. It just helps challenge me to be more than what I think I can be.
Wow.
What about you? You like, oh, I ain't know.
Dang, that's hard to follow. Like,
hey, now you know the feeling.
Ultimately, I think Zen Trap has challenge is a great word. It has challenged me. It's definitely put me out of my comfort zone. I've read more books in the past year and a half than I've read in my entire life. Not combined, but like in another year and a half settings. So this has been a very productive time frame for me. Ultimately, it reminds me of what my goals are, like what I want to do, what I want to be, the person I want to be. And it's just it's something that I've enjoyed. It's been, as much as it's been challenging, it's been enjoyable. So I appreciate being to come here and like, bare my soul and actually tell others my story and my journey and hope that I can empower them and encourage them and influence them in some way that's meaningful. So I enjoy that part of it, hoping that this word will someday live on forever and it'll trickle down to people and they may be inspired and empowered.
Talk about can't live up to it. Hell yeah. Hell. Yeah.
Nah, but for real, that's really how I feel about it. But it's been a while since I even thought about that though.
Thought about what?
Like what it means to me.
Yeah, that's why.
Outside of like what it means I gotta get done, what it actually means to me. It's been a minute since I thought about it.
That's why I like having this episode here as a good grounding reminder of why we do it, what we doing it for. Yeah. Again, if we got new followers, it gives them a chance to kind of reconnect and get to know us.
Yeah.
What's something you would tell yourself before we started that like from doing this podcast, dropping episodes, everything we've done, what's something you would give yourself a heads up on as far as where we are now? What's something you would give yourself a heads up on? And then after that, and we can alternate if you want.
Okay.
What's something you would tell your future self? We at episode 200, 300 or something. What's a message you want to tell yourself in the future? Those two questions.
All right. If I would have told myself something before I started, it'd be keep your schedule clear. And just allow time for this journey to kind of fill up your life in a lot of different ways. I didn't realize or recognize how meaningful it would be, but also like how demanding it would be. So both of those things combined was kind of like a shock to me. But I think ultimately, like, I would just say like, hey, keep your free time free, and then allow Zen Trap to kind of fill that space. Yeah, definitely alternate. What you got?
I'm gonna, I guess, try two things because you might not accept the first answer.
Accept,
yeah.
All right, cool.
I would tell myself, don't buy the merch first. Don't buy the t-shirts. Wait before you buy the t-shirts.
Dang.
Oh, that's impressive. I don't know if I can strike a match.
Strike a match.
Yeah, you old school for real. And I would tell myself, pack your patience. Just be flexible. Be agile. Be ready for anything. Roll with it. Like Bruce Lee. I'm just like, be like water.
Be like water.
Bruce Lee would say, be like water. Form to whatever challenges and things you have coming. I'm just dripping with knowledge today. I'm just tapped into the
He feeling himself today.
It's just a Zen in me.
All right. I guess it's just a Zen in me. All right. So if I was to give myself some advice in the future, it would be, I told you so. I told you was going to pop. That's what I would get. That's the advice I would give myself. I told you so. I told you was going to pop.
I want to burst your bubble because you look so excited about that. So I'm just trying to let you have your moment.
What about you? What's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with it. I guess I'm thinking I have a very weird mind. I think on both sides of the coin. I like to think of strength perspectives. And I also, what a lot of people don't know, I like to think of worst case scenarios too. So I'm thinking, fucked up, failed, you sitting on the couch lazy, just failed at everything in life, and you sending the message to yourself, I told you we was gonna pop. I told you, look at us now. Look at us now. ICDC. You can do it. Start today. You can go to college.
You sitting on the couch.
You're not doing nothing with your life. All right. I would tell myself, see, now I'm trying to be back off you. Good job. Way to go. I would tell myself, I probably would say something, obviously, something like, we got Mamba mentality sitting here, or some David Goggins type stuff, like, what the fuck are you doing? Keep grinding. You looking back at your old accomplishments, you're supposed to be looking forward.
There you go.
What are you doing? Get back hungry. You ain't even hungry. You look full over there. Get hungry again. Stay hard.
That's good advice.
Get hungry. You're getting soft.
I like that. Hey, keep yourself motivated. Keep yourself going.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Think you did something?
You
ain't
did
done
shit.
Nothing. What is it? What is it? Y'all think we a team? We ain't no team. What team? Man, we ain't done nothing. Y'all sitting around here laughing like we done something. We ain't done nothing. Yeah, we won a couple games. Yeah, But so what? Now we get back here, we face a little turmoil, and we just gonna run, lay down like some dogs. I know that ain't the real lines, but
He gotta remember the Titans on lock.
we used to watch that a lot.
Yeah, me too. We watched it in school for sure.
Where y'all going? Turn around.
Turn
You
around.
see
Turn around. Come on.
Turn around.
They don't like us here.
Sunshine. All right.
Sunshine.
What's your top priority for improving right now? What are you working on to improve aggressively right now? Not aggressively.
Like in my life.
You don't have to be aggressive.
In my life.
Yeah, wherever in your life. Yeah, sure. Any category.
Any category.
What's just something you are working on improving?
Stress management.
Stress management.
Yeah, stress management. And that's kind of closely tied, I would say, to emotional management. Like managing my emotions around things. So if I get some stress around it, then most likely that triggers some emotion around it. And so managing those two things together.
You lost me at the
Emotional
management.
Just managing my feelings. Does that
Okay.
make sense? Is that better?
Well, I saw a post today. The only reason I'm thinking about it is a young Pablo quote of manage your reactions, feel all your emotions. Something like that. Mm-hmm. And that sounds like the opposite. That's all. I'm not saying that quote is right or something. I'm just saying that's the only reason I made that kind of face.
I guess when I say managing my emotions, it's being able to say like, all right, I'm feeling this emotion because I'm feeling this stressor. That's not necessarily how I would identify with this subject matter typically.
I got you.
But I'm feeling some emotion around it, and I got to recognize that and try to manage. Like, you don't need to get angry about that. You don't need to get sad about that. You can feel it. You can feel sad. You can feel angry. But, like, trying to basically say, like, that's not really how you feel about that. You just stressed. So that's, like, your response.
The stress is making you feel the emotions, not necessarily that's truly how you feel.
Correct.
And you just want to keep that at the forefront of your mind.
Yes.
Got it. What is this sage? What is this incense?
It's an incense.
What's in the incense? Like what comes from the incense? Do you know? Because I know oil incense. What do you know? What am I inhaling right now?
I have no idea.
Okay, cool.
I have no idea. I can look it up while you tell me your answer.
Sure.
On what's the why? What you're working on currently? What are you working on currently to improve yourself? What's your biggest? Your not biggest accurate, but
I already said how I'm working on not taking anything personally. So I'm working on that, and the next thing would be, I guess, our next topic: communication. I'm trying to communicate better. All overall communication. I've noticed in past podcasts, I use the word like a lot. Mm-hmm. I want to get that.
You done with that?
I want to get that nipped up. I want to be a person that does not need to use those filler words. I have never taken Toastmasters seriously. I have never really worked on my communication skills. So
surprising.
Yeah, I mean, I've practiced presentations or something, but I have not read books or done anything to really try and work on improving my communication.
Okay.
I know how I communicate today, and majority of the things I do in life is from watching TV shows. Is the best way I've learned. I'm very good.
This boy watches so much TV.
I'm very good at mimicking people. So I can see something and try it and do it and usually get it down if I see it enough. But that goes from seeing it and practicing it. So it's not like I can't just see it and then do it.
Yeah.
It goes from seeing it a lot, practicing it. So I want to put forth more effort in, reading books, listening to more podcasts, and actually doing the things, putting the things I'm reading and learning into actual practice. So right now, communication is second on that list, which would happen to be our topic for next month. So excited about that.
So excited about communication.
The podcast is literally just for us to figure out what we want to improve on in our life if you haven't figured it out.
What I need work with, for sure. All right, by the way, incense, it's plant matter. that's burned in spiritual properties or aromatherapeutic, properties.
Plant matter. It sounds like xanthan.
Like what?
Xanthan.
Xanthan?
You know. So xanthan is like.
Oh, the stuff that be in stuff. Okay, got
just
you.
sounds so
xanthan
broad.
Gum. Yeah.
What does plant matter? Okay, cool.
I'm gonna say it's plants. I don't know.
Good enough.
All right, cool. So, what do you feel like we've gotten better at over the years? Over the years, so I guess as a podcast,
I think we just incrementally get better at posting ads. Not ads, but just marketing clips from the podcast. We've gotten better at that thanks to AI.
Hey.
Not really thanks to AI, practicing and stuff too. I think edits are slowly improving of the podcast. Clearly setup has been improving.
Come on now.
I just think we're taking it, we're not trying to rush it. We're taking little steps to improve order, like our kind of topics, having topics, and I think our just flow and stuff is getting a little bit better. What about you?
I was gonna say the topics thing. I feel like we have a lot more structure. I think we still learning. No, if I could say that, I think we definitely still learning. I would definitely still call us new in the game.
Oh, for sure.
So
forever.
Facts. So still learning, but I think we definitely improved setup. I think even just how I know personally how I'm able to articulate what I'm trying to say. I think it has gotten even better on the podcast.
Yeah, this can be my stage for practicing communicating. Love that. I was going to bring up, anyway, off camera. We can bring it up on camera. Definitely can't see that from far away, but...
Nah, we good.
Segments. I think we should start doing segments to give even more structure to it.
Segments for like each one of us?
Yeah, or we
like
each have our own segments within the podcast, whether it's each one of us or not. So
that would be dope.
A segment that I can bring in the podcast instead of doing it separately. But once you do it in the podcast, we can start doing it separately outside of it too as a clip. So I can bring my Zen Thought of the Week segment. So every time we do a Zen Trap Chat, I can have a Zen Thought of the Week inside of it. I could
probably do a little kick of the week.
You could
definitely. What shoes I got on? I got on Yeezy slides right now. Yeezy slides.
That's how you gonna show them every time?
Yeah. I don't know if that's gonna be like that every time. I might slide it off, pick it up.
But yeah, that's what I mean. Some of the things we talked about today, I think it would be great to start off maybe Zen Trap Chats. What did you feel at this week?
Yeah,
bring that to the forefront. Want people to understand failure is not something you're gonna run away from. There's no need to hide from it, and that's the best way for you to learn. So I think if we talk about that consistently on the podcast, that's good. I was thinking for awareness piece, and maybe this will be my Zen Thought of the Week, Zen challenge, Zen whatever. We're still working on the name, and we can talk about this next Zen Trap Chat too. Go to a place you visit frequently. Frequently is going to mean somewhere you at least visit 5 times out of a 7-day week. So that's 5 separate days you visit this place for longer than 20 minutes. So that could be anywhere for you. Could be at home, could be at the gym.
It gotta be at home.
Don't gotta be.
Oh, I guess not. You're right. I go to work, huh?
Go to the gym. You could go to a friend's house. Any place you visit 5 times it minimally on 5 separate occasions inside of a week for 20 minutes or more. Go there and find something you have never seen there before. Something you've never noticed. You don't have to answer that now because clearly you would be just thinking about what it looks like. When you go to that place, look for something you never noticed. Try and do that 4 weeks in a row.
Wow.
And that is a way that you can challenge your awareness muscle, your focus muscle, just different kinds of being present.
That's good.
You get a lot of those at once.
This boy's good.
Please. Oh, stop it. I'm only getting better. But yeah, I'm going to do it as well. So next Zen Trap Chat, find a place you visit frequently. I've defined frequently for you. And just find one thing. And then the next week, do it again. Just try and do it 4 times in a row. You put it in your journal, put it in your notes on your phone. 4 different things. It can be so small. It does not have to be large. It does not have to, it could be something. I'll give you an example. It could be a rock you never noticed. It could be a plant you never noticed. It could be a person you never noticed. It could be a spot on the wall. Anything new in that environment you have never seen before, do it 4 times in a row.
And you said do that.
Four,
so that's like 20 days.
For a month, really.
Yeah. So 20 days.
I wasn't saying you have to do it every time. Or I guess
you're saying.
Yeah.
You're saying just if you go there 5 days.
Yeah. Notice
out of the 1 day.
Out of those 5, just.
Okay, so do it 4 times over a month, over 4 weeks.
Or I guess
do not spend 5 days.
Or I guess let's just flip it then. I like what you're saying better. Like, let's not make it long for you then. If you visit it at least 5 times in a week, do it 5 times in that week. Let's just flip it right now. Clearly, I just made this up, so do it the 5 times you visited for that week. Jot them down, and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah, because I can do that, but I can't do the other one. I can do that one. I don't go to the same place 5 times in a week for 20 minutes or more.
You'll be at the airport.
Different airports.
You coming to the same one, right? Not consecutively.
Yeah, and I'm not going to go there 5 days. I'm just going to go there 2 days. And I'm going to go to that site 5 days, but I'm not going to go there 4 weeks straight. I'm just going to go 1 week, and I'm going to be somewhere else the next week.
Okay. Remix it your way then.
I will.
Just make adjustments.
Yeah. Because I've been there before. I've seen a lot of things. I'm sure I can find 5 days. Yeah, for sure.
Make adjustments. If you are on the same schedule as her, it's super easy for you to. You go into 5 new places, or it could be your consistent place that you're going for that week.
Yeah.
Just come up with what works for you.
Yep. All right, man. This has been another Zen Trap Chat.
You got no last words or nothing?
Oh, you got some last words?
I just did mine. You ain't got no last words?
I'm good, man. I feel like this is it was a really good episode. Again, testing out some new things, steadily evolving. Let us know what you think. Drop it in the chat, the comments.
Definitely got more to come. Let us know about how the setup is. Any segments you like to see.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's been another Zen Trap Chat. I'm one of your 2 hosts, Yogi LG.
Zen P.
If you can't do nothing else, protect your peace.
And protect your energy. It's the Zen Trap.
We out.
Welcome to the trap.